There are two things in this world that I love more than anything: music and video games. Both of them play a role in my life that is undeniably meaningful to me and have helped shape me as an individual. Whether it be the beautiful and engaging melodies that singers lay over masterful instrumentation, or the jaw-dropping masterpieces of scenery and storytelling portrayed through some of gaming's most iconic entries into the medium. Naturally, as you can imagine, this means I absolutely love rhythm games. Guitar Hero, Trombone Champ, Melatonin, Piano Tiles, and yes, even Fortnite Festival, which has now become the new hotshot rhythm game out there. There's just something so intrinsically riveting about matching inputs of objects on a screen in tune to a catchy beat. It's one of those genres that almost anybody can pick up and play without having to be extremely talented to do well at it. And without leaving it any longer, let me just go ahead and say it. Not only is Beat Saber the best VR game ever created, but it's also the best rhythm game the genre has ever had. I know coming straight out of the gate and saying this wildly popular virtual reality game is the best of its kind isn't exactly a bold statement, but many of you might focus on this specific sentence I said. With established games like Rhythm Fever and Parappa the Rapper having cult-like fanbases from back in the day, fighting against the likes of Friday Night Funkin's immensely dedicated community, you'd think this just wouldn't be much of a contender in the genre. But I think this game has done what rhythm games needed more than anything else. It may not have an art style or a visual identity the same way that these do, but what it does have is innovation. Beat Saber isn't just your standard button input to button input adventure, but instead the leading innovator in bringing the world of rhythm games to the virtual world. Released back in 2018, Beat Saber was one of the founding fathers of this subgenre, and continues to be a powerhouse, reaching an astonishing $255 million in revenue as of last year, a feat not many other games can even reach. But what's a feat like that without a great game to back it up? Well, thankfully for Beat Saber's case, it's an absolute blast. Beat Saber achieves something that most games struggle to pull off effectively, and that is skill progression. The joy of playing Beat Saber is the joy of knowing every time you load it up, you will get better and better and better until one day you can get so good it feels almost unrecognizable. Unrecognizable in the sense that it's almost impossible to know why hitting these blocks just feels so naturally attainable. You don't need to think about what you're doing here. Every piece of footage that you're seeing playing in front of you is me waving my arms around to hit the beat, not the block. When you play games like Fortnite Festival, you're always paying attention to each note that comes next, so you can actually time your input to match the song and thus give you more points. It's an addictive feeling that I and many of my friends have experienced regardless of what game we play. We see a note, take a brief moment to acknowledge that note, and hit it whilst thinking about something completely different than the actual game. But in Beat Saber's case, it's as if you know where every block is going to be at every exact second. Why can I do this? Someone explain it to me. It's a feeling I get that can only be achieved through Beat Saber, and I can't stress enough just how rewarding it feels to accurately blast through a level like Next Semester by 21 Pilots and somehow get a 200 combo without realizing just how massive of a challenge it was until the song fades to black and then reveals your score at the end of it. And Next Semester isn't the only song on here. Oh no. Beat Saber has a modding scene unlike anything I've experienced on VR before, and has even more mods than the likes of Friday Night Funkin', which is practically a modder's paradise. Using Beat Saber Mod Manager, I'm able to completely revolutionize the game and make it anything I want it to be. So many options are available to me through such a simple and concise software that it almost feels scary holding this much power. With just a couple of clicks, I can access a library of hundreds of thousands of community-made maps that branch across every genre of music imaginable. As long as your desired song has a dedicated fanbase around it or its artist, you're bound to find it somewhere. Many of the biggest maps on Beat Saber you'll usually find are hardcore EDM pop songs with an anime picture attached to them, which unfortunately does make sense for a virtual reality game. But just a simple search and you're bound to find something you enjoy.
Why so serious?
Like, look how many songs I have. This isn't anywhere near the amount of music I have saved on my Spotify, but there's enough of a selection to be perfectly happy about. I can go from playing Guess by Charlie XCX with the music video playing in the background to a Mario Kart Wii remix in a matter of seconds. all thanks to the amazing modding scene this game still has even after 6 years of being around. However, the community isn't shy about spreading some of the worst fucking maps in any game I've ever played. The frustration of downloading one of your favourite songs only for it to be fuck you map designer, go eat a fucking supreme brick. Despite this though, there are some outstanding achievements in map design that I think are worth sharing to you all, just without the music to go with it, else I'll be thrown into YouTube jail. Tame Impala's Let It Happen has a flashy and retro aesthetic that perfectly matches the song's psychedelic rock instrumentation, plus all the notes meld together so effortlessly that it makes the map a real treat to play. The Lego Batman theme is somehow one of the best songs I've played so far in the game, and has a brilliantly dynamic map with a striking bat signal projected in the sky. The Ghost House from Mario Bros. Wii has its own map that's both incredibly well made and trippy as shit. I feel like I'm moving on rails in this map, and why the fuck am I going up a staircase? And let's not forget Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso, which has a bouncy and vibrant map with a rainbow shooting all the blocks out to hit, on top of its smooth note transitions throughout. And these song mods aren't all there is to offer in Beat Saber. You can get custom models, don't ask any questions, custom sabers like these awesome katanas, as well as these. I don't know. You can even get custom environments that I wasn't able to get working on my version of the game, so here's just some footage of someone else playing a map with an excellent custom platform. And as a kid on the Guitar Hero drum set, I never thought I could end up playing as Deadpool waving my hands about to Fall Free by Kendrick Lamar in virtual reality. The limitless amount of possibilities with this game's modding scene is what makes it such a replayable masterpiece. I mean, look how many mods are available in 1.37.0. It's absurd. For the sake of this video, and because I love to torture myself, I made it my mission to try and become a pro at least one map, so you'll see that at the end of this video. But whilst these mods are cool and add many dope features to the game, your time with it also adds fucking muscle onto you, cause fuck me is this game a workout. You've probably seen some of those viral videos of people doing Rap God on Expert Plus, or someone dancing just super elegantly to the song while still smashing every note, but there's one thing those videos don't show you. The aftermath. Because of the unavoidable fun Beat Saber offers, it leads to me playing it for much longer than I really should at any given time. Even just one difficult song can lead to you panting and feeling temporary stress in your arms, because it really is a workout disguised as a rhythm game. I've played the game many times on calls with friends before, and they can all attest to me looking like a rotten cabbage once the headset comes off. What the fuck is that? It's great though because it makes me feel good after playing it, which isn't something I can say after binging Minecraft for 6 hours straight. The game really does scratch every itch for me, and frankly, I don't know how much more I can say about this game since its gameplay loop is just so minimal that it's almost laughable to think about. It really is just one of those experiences that you have to play and learn for yourself to really understand the gratification you receive from it. Which may make this video seem extremely redundant, but that's not what I'm trying to get with this at all. I can make all these jokes and laugh about the lack of real depth this game has, but above all else, I think Beat Saber is a video game that serves as an anecdote about everyone's own unique taste, leading to an experience that will always feel different to each player, whilst always feeling like you're one with the community around you. It's a video game that knows it's a video game and loves itself for being a video game. It's a showcase of brilliance from the developers as they have created not just a game for millions around the world to enjoy, but a game that teaches players how to master fast-paced rhythm gameplay, whilst helping each player discover new music they otherwise would have never listened to. I've played songs for my friends thanks to their requests, and I've had some truly special moments with them thanks to our bond over a particular track, or them singing along to a song in a call that I get to be the puppeteer behind. I think Beat Saber is a truly special experience that no other game has ever come close to matching, and that is why I will always love it. So, with that all being said, let me end this video off with the song I dedicated to mastering, all for you people's entertainment. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.